does it feel to be the first person in America to actually own DAT device?
Well, I've waited a long time, but I'm kind of surprised I got here and I thought Reagan was here or something. It was unbelievable. There's cameras and people all over the place, but I am glad I was first.
Well, you're number one.
That's good.
Here
I think I am too.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bill Tush, CNN, New York.
In San Diego today, digital audio tape players went on sale for the first time in the U.S. Dow Stereo Video installed a Clarion DAT player in a Jeep belonging to Jim Williams, who paid more than $2,100 for the entire system and installation.
And as Roland Stedham reports, stores can't keep it in stock.
What you hear is the purest form of stereo music. The source is the Sony DAT, which stands for Digital Audio Tape. After years of teasing consumers, Sony has finally introduced the digital audio tape recorder. The Dow store in La Jolla introduced it to San Diego last Friday, and they're already sold out.
Congratulations, first in the United States. On our way out. Thank you.
This is CNN.
The first compact disc recorders went on sale in La Jolla, California about an hour ago, and Tom Campbell of Dow Stereo says the recorders have already been sold. Once a CD has been recorded on the high-tech machine, the disc cannot be erased or reused. The CD recorders are expected to be available soon in stereo stores across the nation, but should you be ready for sticker shock, you should be ready for sticker shock if you want to get one, because the CD recorders cost about $19,000 a piece.
Such a deal.
From the entertainment capitals of the world, it's Showbiz Today.
From yesterday's software to today's hardware, part of the future of music may have gotten started this week at Dow Sound Audio Store in San Diego. The first consumer compact disc recorder, yes, that's right, recorder, went on sale this week from the manufacturer Denon. Now, when we say consumer, we don't mean just any consumer. It'll be a cool $19,000 to add this component to your rack system. But the store reports two people did just that yesterday.
Hello, I'm Janet Zappala.
And I'm Jim Moray, and this is EDJ, Entertainment Daily Journal.
There's a global battle for potentially billions of dollars in consumer electronics sales. Denon, an American electronics manufacturer, introduced the world's first consumer compact disc recorder at Dow Stereo Store in La Jolla, California. The machine will record a blank CD. Its cost, $20,000. The new recorder will compete with another smaller recorder that will be marketed by Japan's Sony Corporation. Sony's version will be much smaller, and at $500, much cheaper. That'll be introduced next year. Both recorders for consumers will compete with the electronics industry's highly touted digital audio tape recorders, which are just now making inroads into the marketplace.
Right now, it's, as I say, this is sort of the crossroads, and it's going to determine what the market's going to be for the next century or next half century.
But at Dow Stereo yesterday, customers were oblivious to the global implications and the billions of dollars at stake. They just wanted to get a peek at the neat new toy. Jim Kunish seemed unnerved at the media attention as he entered the history books as the first person to fork over the money for the recorder.
There are some things that are just a lot of fun.
That are worth having?
I'm hoping this is going to be one of them.
Oh, Kunish actually got a bargain as the first customer, $1,000 off the suggested $20,000 retail price.
Who wants to start? I'm by myself.
This is 10 News at 5.
The future is here in home theaters. Panasonic has come up with a new flat TV. It's premiering in San Diego for the first time today. Industry officials say it's the next step to a full-wall flat-screen TV.
La japonesa sacó al mercado su producción más moderna en diseño, imagen y sonido. Tomó 3 años para sacar el producto final.
White flat screen, 30% flatter than conventional TV.
Ahí viene.
There you go. There you go. This will do some the information as a way of... Okay. I would estimate the crowd here today someplace between 5,000 and 6,000 people here on a Thursday at noon in San Diego. Just outstanding.
This is CNN.
What other new products can we expect to see moving into the mainstream?
Well, funny you should ask that. In fact, a new product that makes use of the tremendous storage capability of the compact disc made its debut this week. In San Diego, Kodak's new CD photo system went on sale for the first time. The Photo CD takes regular photographic negatives, the kind you shoot with your camera on vacation or the wedding, and it's enabled them to be stored digitally on a special compact disc. Players use to display the pictures, sort of the electronic version of the old slide projector and scrapbook system. The first Photo CD player in America was purchased this week.
Good morning, America. I'm Joan London.
And I'm Mike Schneider in for Charlie Gibson. Coming up in our second hour this Monday, the 3rd day of August, well, we're going to have a sneak peek now at a new use for CDs that lets you essentially view snapshots on television. It's a CD. Yeah. It's on this camera. And if I could figure out this technology, I'd probably have a... Oh, yeah.
This is the way most of us now save all of those family pictures. But this shiny gold disc is what Kodak is hoping you'll turn to. It's their new Photo CD player, a combination CD audio and video player. Basically, you take your roll of film to a developer, but instead of getting back prints, you get back a CD.
This disc has 16 times more information than a standard TV can show. It has 4 times more information than HD TVs can show. So we have more information than the best future televisions.
One feature in the more expensive model allows you to really get close to your subject. With the remote control, you simply crop the picture, hit another button, and then lo and behold. The clarity, as one would expect from a CD, is exceptional, but you'll also pay for it, up to $500 for the deluxe unit. But Kodak thinks the timing is right.
As people continue to buy audio CD players, we feel that by having a photo CD combination player will be even more attractive to them.
Indeed, in just a few hours, Dow Stereo sold nearly 4 dozen of them.
Big deal this morning at Dow Stereo on Sports Arena Boulevard, in case you want to go down there or go by there. Another San Diego first. They're introducing this new Intel Pentium microcomputer. It's supposed to be the fastest small computer in the world. It was supposed to be introduced after the first of the year, but it's coming online early. Do you think perhaps in time for Christmas? Anyway, it's being unveiled in San Diego with this worldwide press conference hookup.
Is that DOW Dow?
DOW Dow. DOW Dow.
The crowd is estimated at 3,500 people right now on a rainy, pouring down Thursday.
It was a moment that we at DOW Dow will never forget. You could feel the excitement. The line kept getting longer and longer and longer. Hundreds and hundreds of people coming in from all over a city block long, just waiting to attend the Sony Factory DSS Expo at DOW Dow. Happy customers? Indeed. The sales success of this event were spectacular. The reporters, the cameras, the photographers reporting this moment of history.
Record something, do something, when they want. Basically what
We'd like to come to San Diego because it is a world-class city, and introduce our new product with Dow Stereo because they are truly a world-class retailer. Part of the goals of Samsung Vision for the future is we want to expand our positioning worldwide. In addition to that, we want to be the best in the world. Today, Samsung is #1 in computer monitors in the world. We are #1 in semiconductor technology and in a number of other fields where we are world leaders in that technology. In addition, we want to be the world's first. The StarSight technologies, we're sure, because it is truly the way to go that is a benefit for the consumer.
Thanks a lot, John. Great to be in San Diego. One of the things that we're going to be doing today is basically expanding on Samsung's commitment to high quality and value-oriented product. What we're going to do today is basically show our reinvention of the VCR. And the purpose for that reinvention is to make it much easier to use for the consumer.
Very proud of being the first for the world to launch the Samsung StarSight VHS VCR.
Why? Here he is. Here he is, right here.
Is it time? Who's got the time? Well, let's open the door. Ladies and gentlemen, a record crowd once again San Diego introducing for the world the new Samsung StarSight computer interactive VCR. Look at this crowd, over 3,000 people waiting to see a moment of history.
Thanks to you, DOW Dow received 3 of the industry's top awards.
On behalf of Clarion Corporation of America, I'm very happy to present to Dow Stereo and Video our Mobile Electronics Specialist of the Year Award. Congratulations. Hey!
From the Consumer Electronics Show, the top award is about to be presented.
San Diego, Dow Stereo.
Twice is proud to present its first award to Dow Stereo Video, which has regularly embraced the industry's newest technologies and successfully conveyed their excitement to their customers. Congratulations.
And once again, the industry anxiously awaits Audio Video Magazine's top award, Dealer of the Year.
Audio Video Magazine is proud to present, for the 4th year in a row, our top award, Dealer of the Year, to DOW Dow.
A local company won a national award. DOW Dow, Stereo and Video, won a Sammy Award at the Consumer Electronics Show. The award was for being on the cutting edge of consumer electronics. They celebrated tonight and handed out $35,000 worth of prizes.
We are here early this morning. There were people lined up as early as 7 o'clock to get in line for these noon festivities. Unbelievable. Dow has been around a while in our county, and that's why we have a proclamation being read by our mayor.
A grand opening is set to happen in Claremont right now. KUSI's Rod Luck is standing by with the details. Rod?
And they're going to do the ribbon cutting, I think, here any moment. They've got representatives from the mayor's office. This is a big deal they're making. A 10th Dow to open in our county, really helping the economic impact, if you will, in our county.
Whereas Dow Stereo Video Inc. was founded in 1969 by Michael Romagnolo and his wife Sandy, and whereas 26 years later, Dow remains locally owned and operated with all stores and corporate headquarters located in San Diego County, and whereas they employ over 375 San Diegans, soon to be over 400, with the opening of its 10th store. And whereas Dow is a one-stop shop for electronics and the latest computer technology, and has a track record of customer satisfaction, offering buyers a 30-day satisfaction and money-back guarantee on all its products. And whereas Dow has become a launching pad for virtually all new consumer electronic technologies over the past decade, and whereas Dow will be opening its 10th superstore in San Diego, located at the corner of Balboa and Genesee, on November 30, 1995. Now, therefore, she, Mayor Susan Golding, the 32nd Mayor of the City of San Diego, does hereby proclaim November 30th, 1995 to be DOW Dow Day in San Diego. Congratulations.
Thank you, San Diego. How about the DOW Dow Day?
Okay, we're going to see that. I think the cutting. Here we go, right here. Here it is. Here's the cutting of the ribbon. And the newest Dow is now open.
Stand all of us. Are we ready?
Oh, yeah, ready to go.
Thank you.
Feel the excitement. The press, the photographers, the reporters, the TV cameramen, all waiting. Thousands of people waiting to get in just to see it, just to buy it. The new Sprint CDMA PCS. The date, Friday, December 27th, 1996. The time, 8 a.m. As Sprint was about to introduce the very first Sprint CDMA PCS in San Diego at DOW Dow. On hand for this historic event was Mr. Bruce Crair, Vice President, General Manager of Sprint Western Division.
Looks like we got a big crowd. It does. We're real excited about doing the grand opening.
Top Sprint executives, Dr. Irwin Jacobs, founder and president of Qualcomm. Top Sony executives, Governor Wilson's office, the mayor's office, the County Board of Supervisors office, and more. Plus thousands of people, customers waiting to see and buy Sprint PCS.
In just a short while, you can see a lot of media people here and everything else. There's going to be a press conference, a major press conference, talking about the new PCS phone system. And this is like, hey, is there a second coming? It's happening, yeah. Look, of course, we all know this guy, the face of him.
We've never met before. What?
No, he did, Tommy Campbell of Dow Stereo.
Yeah.
But also want to tell you it's something that Qualcomm invents for Sony, which go for Sprint, and Dow's involved as a partner here. How does it work? How does Dow figure in
Well,
first?
DOW Dow, as I've told you before, has launched a product for from the president to the Congress. You know, we're doing the inaugural coming up here, but this is the most exciting technological event we've ever had in 27 years.
I haven't seen so many people in one place since you opened the
Let me
store.
tell you, this is exciting. We have waited for this moment. There's a lot of choices out there, but our choice is definitely the Qualcomm Sprint CDMA. You'll hear the difference immediately.
And everything, again, is under cutting edge. We're talking today, and then tomorrow something else. I missed the latest and the greatest, the PCS system.
And I wanted to thank all of you for joining us on this truly festive occasion. I'd like you to make the very first inaugural commercial phone call on the Sprint PCS network in San Diego. And it's in.
Hello? You can't talk. I'll call you later.
Tell her you love her. Today, people at Dow Stereo unpacked their first DVD machines. While they won't actually sell them for a week, they already claim it's the next electronic revolution.
DVD is the newest in electronic medium.
A medium that delivers double the picture quality of regular VHS tape.
Are you ready for the next generation of video viewing? It comes in the form of DVD, digital video disc. And Bill is standing by to give us a look at exactly what DVD is.
This is fun.
Is it?
It's, I'm told it's twice as good as current video off of tape, and that it's as good as the kind of thing that we put out right here at the studio. But from what I've seen, it's even better than that. Anyway, these are about, as I say, about $7.50 and $6, and they're available right now at Dow and pretty soon at all stores that carry Panasonic.
All right,
Only from Panasonic.
Chinese sailors visiting San Diego will be heading home tomorrow, so they spent their last day checking out the latest in electronics at DOW Dow store. They tried out the latest in cell phones and a state-of-the-art digital video disc that just hit the market. The sailors were fascinated by the video disc. It apparently has one of the cleanest pictures in the world. They commented they didn't have anything like that yet in China. The video player can play an entire film using a very small, high-tech disc.
Chinese sailors come ashore when we come back.
A local electronics store is getting some international attention today.
A group of top officers from the Chinese Navy went shopping and wanted to see what they could find in electronics. Officers from our Navy took the visitors to Dow Stereo and Video to check out cell phones and VCRs and digital video discs. And they left with, we're told, a lot of stuff.
Plenty of gifts to take home.
It fits in the palm of your hand, but it's being called the biggest thing in home video. Just ahead, Dave Scott introduces us to a new digital camcorder.
A new digital camcorder may be small, but its creators are hoping for big things. KUSI's Dave Scott takes us to Dow Stereo in Claremont, where a new pocket-sized camera system may soon bring you the big picture.
Just open this, hit eject, put this in right here.
It fits in the palm of your hand, but it's being called the biggest thing in home video.
works. We're all going to digital, which means you've got a razor-sharp, perfect picture that you can enjoy today.
To get that razor-sharp picture, images are recorded at 700 lines of resolution on tiny videotapes no bigger than your thumb. These are placed into a new digital player where you can not only play back stories, you can create your own, like the one you're now watching.
Instead of putting together simple home movies, now you can become your own movie studio, even television station. With this handheld editing unit, you can insert or even assemble edit, all in broadcast quality.
One of the biggest uses right now of the digital video camcorder is really documentaries. People using it for documentaries and news gathering, because it's now that particular technology has come into a much more affordable range, and it gives you just incredible quality.
But incredible quality in such a small package, for now, comes with a big price. The camera alone starts around $3,000. But when you consider you'll soon be able to merge it with your home computer, the future may be looking better all the time.
In terms of what's going to happen in the future with this, the reality is that I spoke yesterday of the stores in San Diego, and I asked about what kind of people are buying it. He said it's interesting. There's no HDTV signal you can really get with these now. It doesn't exist in the San Diego area. But people are taking that, and they're getting an analog signal, and they're getting a much better picture. So what we're seeing is a better picture because of these sets, and that's what a lot of Americans want. Not all Americans, certainly, but a lot of people want that home theater experience where they could sit back with their family and lose themselves in a movie.
We're going to take some calls, a couple in a row, so that we can get some more calls in, and we'll take the first one from Allen, Texas. We're going to go next to Los Angeles and take another call. Good morning, L.A.
Good morning. I'm enjoying your program very, very much. I'm Tom Campbell, and I'm on the board of directors of Dow Stereo, and I want to thank you very much for showing our store this morning.
You're welcome. Was it representative of what you experienced that day?
Well, let me just tell you that I've never experienced anything other than this in my life. We've been introducing new technology over the past 20 years. We're independently owned. And I went to the HDTV Summit, which was in Dallas, Texas, where Gary Shapiro-Sema was there, the NAB was there. And they told us to expect, I believe, I believe, Gary, correct me if I'm mistaken, but I thought it was like 5 out of 7 people were going to go to an electronics store to see this product. We've had over 15,000 people through our doors over the first weekend, which is pretty hard to believe. It's just awesome. We had to have, I've never seen anything like it. Let me just say that we have found that people are purchasing this. We expected early adopters, people that always buy something to say they have it first. This is the first time I've ever seen in my life where average America is coming in and buying this set. When Ed and his wife Kathy from the U.S. Navy came in, another gentleman who's a production foreman for an electronics company. We had another gentleman that is a refuse collector that purchased this set. And people are falling in love with it, not for the HDTV right now, simply for the fact that it up-converts the NTSC signal up to what we call 480p, virtually no scanning lines. People are willing to pay this money right now to see cable and see regular TV in this new, what we call S standard digital format. It's just been phenomenal.
Okay, thanks.
First Century arrives in San Diego this week. We'll show you what high-definition television looks like. News 8 starts right now.
You're watching San Diego's #1 source for news. Right here, right now. This is News 8 at 6:30.
Another change coming has to do with your TV set. This week, the first high-definition TV sets will go on sale, marking a new era of digital television. Dow Stereo will unveil the first one Thursday. I first showed you the sets in January at the Consumer Electronics Show. The sets give you wider and crisper pictures, but there's a problem. No one in San Diego, and only a handful in the whole country, broadcasts a high-definition picture. Here in San Diego, we won't send out a high-definition picture until November of 1999. By the way, high-definition TVs come with a price tag of over $5,000.
Get ready to adjust your television set right out the door. HD TV, high-definition television sets. The first ones, they go on sale Thursday. And San Diego is the first place in the country getting to buy those sets, which cost up to $6,000. Dow Stereo in Claremont will have the 56-inch big screen sets. They are the first widescreen projection TVs to have the digital television format. And the sets are manufactured by Panasonic and made right across the border in Tijuana.
Like the first compact disc player or home computer, HDTV is the future for television broadcasting. Eventually, all televisions sold will have wider screens and sharper images.
Take a scientific step forward with Rod Luck at
Hey,
Dow
this is something
Stereo.
they aren't seeing anywhere in the world. It's happening in our town at Dow. Dow gets the first to get a chance to show HDTV from Panasonic, folks. You want to come down and join us, because what you're going to see here has not been seen anywhere in the world. HDTV, as far as I'm concerned, stands for Hallelujah! Dow tears them up visually. Back in a moment live on the KUSI Morning News. Keep it right here. Before they had the car, they had the horse, folks. And this is the only way I can parallel this, compare it all and everything else, and is the fact that eventually they had to get rid of the horse because everybody was driving the cars on our roads. That's the way it's going to be with HDTV. In about 20 years, you're going to have HDTV television. You can see it right over here on this Panasonic, this beautiful Panasonic television. We brought it to our town here.
Oh, right.
And Dow, first off, Tom Campbell. Everybody knows Tom Campbell, DOW Dow. How?
But you say it faster than I do.
How were you able to get that to our town?
You know what? It's not us. It's San Diego. The early adopters are here. San Diego has become the Silicon Valley for the world. There's no question about it. You know, there's a design team back east. There's also one right here in San Diego. This set was designed, engineered right here in San Diego, built right across the border. And when you see this stunning, spectacular picture, there's never been anything like it before. So the winner is really the San Diegans, all of us here, not just DOW Dow, but we are the place for new technology. You know that.
And you've got it. You know, the thing is that what still amazes me is that it's here. Everybody else is just trying to get theirs out on the market. Panasonic
Well, I give Panasonic credit for that because there's been a lot of people talking about it. Since 1981, we have seen demonstrations of various HDTV. Today is reality. Not only are we going to have the Panasonic HDTV here, we're going to be offering direct satellite programming in high definition first to San Diegans.
That's too bad people at home really can't see it because they don't have HDTV yet.
But they will soon, right?
Trust me, folks, you know, I don't lie. I'm out here looking at this screen, and it looks like I'm in the backyard with this bird going in the stream in my yard there in Montana. Bill Manning is the general manager of Panasonic when it comes to high-definition television and TV in general and everything else, and it's amazing what we're seeing here.
Well, this is the first shipment. Actually, we've been shipping to dealers across the country this week with this new product. And not only is it an amazing digital set, but it's also the ultimate analog set as well. So it'll improve the picture quality of the regular TV broadcast that you get and work with the new digital broadcast.
All right, Bill, explain to people out there, that pizza-eating beer drinker that's watching that doesn't understand what HDTV stands for. Give it to them simple. What is it all about?
Better picture quality, in many cases a wider screen, you see more of the picture. So if you're watching a sporting event, you can see more of the plays develop. If you're watching a movie, you see the movie in the original aspect ratio it was recorded in.
TV studio cameras that we use, everybody's going to have to go to HDTV. In 20 years, maybe, eventually you're going to have to phase out regular television. Isn't that how it works, to put it in the cheapest possible explanation?
There's a lot of discussion about that, but there will be passive migration so that people can maintain their regular sets and use set-top boxes such as the ones that we're introducing in October.
Good comparison, going from the horse to the car?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to see what's next. Where do you go? I mean, what's on the horizon?
There are probably applications for digital TV that we haven't even imagined yet, and as those develop, we'll be a part of that.
I want to show them. They got to know that they can get, now even if they buy this baby today, they can get regular television, they can do it all. It's not like they're going to be an albatross out there.
This is also a regular TV set that will receive regular analog broadcasts. It'll improve those images on the screen. It has other digital features to enhance the viewing experience, and when we ship our set-top box in October, it'll enable them to receive those digital broadcasts.
Before I take a look, I want to see myself on HDTV. I want to talk to Larry Miller. He's the founder of Unity Motion. You see up this dish up here, folks. This is how we're going to be getting this picture, satellite HDTV. Like, I'm very stupid about this because I'm not an engineer. I'm a good-looking talent. You know what I mean? Explain what it's all about.
Well, the key question in HDTV for manufacturers, for programmers, and most of all for consumers is, how do we get sets to watch programming when there's no programming? How do we get programming when there's no sets and therefore no audience? Unity Motion for 7 years has been looking for a way and designing a way to facilitate the up-ramp of HDTV to North American consumers by making it easy for programmers, easy for people like Panasonic, and easy for people like Tom Campbell.
Okay, but we look here, now we're going to get a dish. Everybody's going to need a dish to receive HDTV, Larry?
Unity Motion's going to be broadcasting beginning the week of September 21st, first official day of September 26th. We're going to be broadcasting HDTV programming, general entertainment, sports, movies, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. so that people who are wanting to buy this equipment right now, today, will have programming to watch.
Now, let me ask you, Larry Miller is the founder of Unity Television. Tom, you're going to have these receivers.
And it
everything
goes on sale today at noon.
On
We will
sale?
start selling, taking orders for this exciting
They're going to
satellite.
sell it today. Is it already on sale?
That's right,
They
Rob.
come down,
That's
if they use
right.
my
Let me
name,
tell
they're going to get 10%
I always
off.
take care of our customers. I don't know about that. They already get
Bill,
it
come on over here a
automatically.
second. I want to see. Look at here. We've got. I'm on HD TV, Mom.
Look at this.
Let me get over here once. Hello.
Look at that. Look at that.
Huh? Do I look better? Can you see the? They can see the zips. But this is amazing. The quality. You can't see it really at home, but to feel. Oh, it scares me to look at myself that way. It's so clean and clear and crisp. Yeah.
One thing real quick, we have a Panasonic HD TV Studio. That's okay. HD TV Studio here. Let me tell you something right now.
Where?
That's a $250,000 camera over there. People are going to see themselves live on HD TV
Where is
today.
the guy over
Right
there?
over here.
There's
Right
a
over here.
studio camera here and everything. Now, we're going to have to get these for our studio anyway. Eventually, we'll get much bigger, I think. But hi, Tommy.
Hi.
You're going to have put people on TV here today.
Yes,
They're
I
going to
am.
get a chance to see them on themselves on HD TV.
Absolutely.
I love it. Do me a favor, Tom. Stand right there. Put the picture right in before we go. Stand over there, Tommy. Tom Campbell, DOWW. Can you put him up there? Yeah, there it is. We do work in quicker time where I come from. DOWW. Again, come down. We're at Genesee. You got to put Tom Campbell on there. There he is. Tom, wave at the camera. Isn't that amazing? But you come here today, it's a first in television, folks. HD TV, Dow has it in our town, here at their store at Genesee and Balboa. You got to come down. People are lining up outside already to come down and see themselves on TV. And, am I wrong?
Yeah, you look great. You look
Right,
great.
all right? I'm not bad, folks, but it'll even make guys like me look good.
Rod Luck in 3D, something to look forward to.
Hallelujah, Dow!
Today marks the start of a new era in television. High-definition TV, or HD TV, hit the shelves just minutes ago. Dow Stereo and Video in San Diego is among the first to sell those new sets. HD TV will offer crystal clear pictures and CD quality sound. The new sets will cost you about $6,000.
It's like looking out a window. That's how people are describing the picture on the newest TV set to hit the market.
After years of research, high-definition television is finally for sale. The crystal clear TVs got their first introduction here in San Diego, and consumer Bob was there.
And this is getting attention all over the world. This is a big deal. Now, depending on your age, you remember going from AM radio to FM. How about from records to 8-track or videotape to DVD? In each case, it's a step up in technology and quality. Well, the same thing is about to happen to your TV set, as high-definition TV is finally on the market.
A media event over a TV set. But this isn't your average big screen TV. This set switches the channel to a new era.
This is a high-resolution format. It's one much more looking like film. Some people have described it as looking out of a window.
High-definition TV, or HD TV, offered to the public for the first time. A crystal clear television image surpassing anything else on the market.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Much better than I thought it would be.
But I've been watching or looking into high definition since the very early 80s, collecting articles on it, so probably in the next year I'll have to have it set.
San Diego's Dow Stereo got the first shot at the Panasonic high-definition TV sets, but they don't come cheap, starting at nearly $6,000.
It's just like anything else. Do you want to buy a Rolls Royce, or do you want to buy a great Chevrolet or a great Volkswagen? I mean, this is the Rolls Royce, the best of the best, and you're going to see something that's cutting edge.
The difference is in the number of horizontal lines that scan the TV screen, giving it its picture. A regular TV has around 500 lines of resolution. High definition more than doubles that number, making everything sharper.
They're going to see a very high definition video, like you're standing right next to a person and looking at them right face to face.
But before that face-to-face stuff can happen, TV needs to broadcast a high-definition signal. Some may turn to satellite dishes for HD TV. The networks will send selective high-definition signals later this year, but San Diego TV stations won't do the same until November of 1999.
It's also important to point out that the high-definition TV is only half your purchase. You also need to buy a decoder box that sends a signal to your TV. The box will hit the market later this year. So ladies, are you ready to make the switch?
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm not ready to plunk down $6 grand.
Yeah.
How many people are going to be doing that?
Well, today they say they sold 9 of the high-definition TV sets. And remember, this is the first one. Like anything, they will come down in price. There will be more selection. And with those decoder boxes that will be coming out, if you have a fairly new TV set, you'll be able to use one of those decoders. It'll sell for $1,500, $1,700 and give your TV you have now that high-definition look. So it's the beginning. Keep watching.
Alrighty.
San Diego is leading the way in another area. Just ahead, high-definition television sets arrive in town. They call it high-definition TV, and you gotta see it to believe it. It is really something. A 56-inch big-screen Panasonic wowed consumers today at San Diego at DOW Dow. The first of its kind. San Diego is the first city in America to get these new TVs. The new digital televisions transmit information in a computer-like code, and if you bought a set within the last 4 years, you might not need to buy a new one. There's a box available that will upgrade your TV to HD TV. After almost a decade of research, it delivers the clearest pictures on the market.
They're going to be able to watch movies, sports, all kinds of things in almost 3 dimensions. It's like looking through a crystal clear window. If you were to go like that, I'd swear your fist was coming right at me. I know you.
How about that? Industry spokesmen say this new technology is very, very impressive. The 56-inch high-definition television costs $6,000. Definition TVs go on sale today. Are you ready to pay big bucks to be the first kid on your block with one? This is Market Wrap on CNBC. In San Diego, California today, the first high-definition television sets went on sale. They're expected to arrive in stores throughout the country in coming weeks. HDTV has been called the biggest revolution in television since the advent of color. And as CNBC's Jerry Cobb reports, it is also the costliest. He joins us live from San Diego. Jerry?
Ted, the seat has quieted down considerably here. This morning there was a long line of people that stretched all the way around this store where the very first Panasonic high-definition television set. Hundreds of San Diegans piled into Dow Stereo Video Thursday, some for a store-wide sale, some to see Panasonic's new high-definition television set, which retailers hope will be the industry's next badly needed breakthrough product.
This is going to be a winner for our country, for the economy, a winner for every retailer in this country. And we were amazed to see that product come in at $5,499. We expect to see a $9,000 to a $10,000 price tag.
Retailers expect to sell about 10,000 HD TV sets this year, which is minuscule compared to the 23 million analog sets they'll sell. The biggest hurdle to selling more high-definition sets may not be the steep price, but the relative lack of high-definition programming.
We can show people this, and we can blow them away with the image quality, but until they understand what and when they can get that type of image on their own sets at home, that's when we really have volume sales.
While these sets will dramatically improve current TV broadcasts, in order to get true high-definition television, consumers will have to shell out an additional $1,500 or so for a set-top converter box. And that's only if they're lucky enough to live in one of a handful of cities with TV stations that plan to start broadcasting digital signals beginning in November. Otherwise, they can buy high-definition programming from one of several satellite-based services.
The early adopters, the home theater owners are going to be able to get this, put it in their homes, watch it, have their neighbors come in and watch it, watch movies, watch sports, watch general entertainment programming. This is going to be a major force driving everyone.
Lost the signal. I lost signal. I lost it. I lost it.
Mike, okay, you're on, Jerry. Go ahead.
Hey, well, most consumers are probably going to wait for prices to come down before they jump into HDTV, and until more of them do, there won't be much high-definition television programming to watch.
Still a lot ahead on this Friday edition of This Morning's Business. High-definition TV, expensive to roll out and expensive to buy. But is it worth investing big bucks in it yet? We'll have the story. In San Diego, the first high-definition TV sets are on sale, and they're coming to a store near you next. Welcome back, everyone. HDTV has been called the biggest revolution in television since the advent of color, and in this morning's cover story, Jerry Cobb reports it's also the costliest.
Hundreds of San Diegans piled into Dow Stereo Video Thursday, some for a store-wide sale, some to see Panasonic's new high-definition television set, which retailers hope will be the industry's next badly needed breakthrough product.
This is going to be a winner for our country, for the economy, a winner for every retailer in this country. And we were amazed to see that product come in at $5,499. We expect to see a $9,000 to a $10,000 price tag.
Retailers expect to sell about 10,000 HD TV sets this year, which is minuscule compared to the 23 million analog sets they'll sell. The biggest hurdle to selling more high-definition sets may not be the steep price, but the relative lack of high-definition programming.
We can show people this, and we can blow them away with the image quality, but until they understand what and when they can get that type of image on their own sets at home, that's when we really have volume sales.
While these sets will dramatically improve current TV broadcasts, in order to get true high-definition television, consumers will have to shell out an additional $1,500 or so for a set-top converter box. And that's only if they're lucky enough to live in one of a handful of cities with TV stations that plan to start broadcasting digital signals beginning in November. Otherwise, they can buy high-definition programming from one of several satellite-based services.
The early adopters, the home theater owners, are going to be able to get this, put it in their homes, watch it, have their neighbors come in and watch it, watch movies, watch sports, watch general entertainment programming. This is going to be a major force driving everyone in the decision-making process much closer to the day when HDTV is the national format.
It's not clear when or even if this and other early HD TV sets will be able to connect to a personal computer or receive high-definition programming over cable. Competing formats and standards still need to be resolved. But that doesn't deter Ed Davis, who was one of the first to buy an HD TV set.
We were looking to buy a big screen anyway, and I figured if I'm going to spend all the money on it, on a big screen, may as well go ahead and just get the best one now.
Alan Farwell was sold as soon as he saw the picture quality.
You know, I had to be honest with you. When I walked in, I didn't know when I got here if I would buy it or not. But when I saw the picture quality and the difference just on analog transmission, I was amazed. It really knocks you out.
Most consumers will probably wait for prices to come down before seriously considering HD TV. And until more of them do, there probably won't be much high-definition television to watch. Jerry Cobb, This Morning's Business, San Diego.
In San Diego, California, the first high-definition television sets have gone on sale. They're expected to arrive in stores throughout the country in the coming weeks. HDTV has been called the biggest revolution in television since the advent of color. And as CNBC's Jerry Cobb reports, it's also the costliest.
Hundreds of San Diegans piled into Dow Stereo Video Thursday, some for a store-wide sale, some to see Panasonic's new high-definition television set, which retailers hope will be the industry's next badly needed breakthrough product.
This is going to be a winner for our country, for the economy, a winner for every retailer in this country. And we were amazed to see that product come in at $5,499. We expect to see a $9,000 to a $10,000 price tag.
CBS presents this program in color.
Good morning. It's Saturday.
Mark down the date, Thursday, August the 6th, 1998, the day the first high-definition television sets went on sale.
Most exciting.
It was quite a media event at Dow Stereo in San Diego, one of the stores Panasonic picked to unveil its 56-inch rear projection digital set.
Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Much better than I thought it would be.
Those willing to pay nearly $6,000 will get state-of-the-art technology.
It's just like anything else. Do you want to buy a Rolls-Royce, or do you want to buy a great Chevrolet or a great Volkswagen? I mean, this is the Rolls-Royce, the best of the best, and you're going to see something that's cutting edge.
But you won't see it, at least not all of it, right away. While these sets will get a picture that's better than normal, it won't be HD TV. That requires a converter box, which won't be out till October and will cost an additional $1,500 on top of the $6,000 for the TV, which is why, Dawn and Russ, you will not see one of these HD TV sets at the Weisbaum household anytime soon.
Or our households. Has anybody bought one of these things yet, these Rolls Royces of TVs?
Yeah, our affiliate in San Diego, KFMB, says 9 people bought one the first day.
In consumer news today, the new age of digital TV comes to California retail stores this week. Pricey high-definition sets with 56-inch screens are now being shipped to dealers. How pricey, you ask? Around $6,000.
Panasonic is in a class by itself, being the first to sell the TV of the future. Its HD TVs went on sale in San Diego today. Panasonic unveiled its new HD TV with a lot of hype and fanfare. The high-definition TV is wider, 4 times crisper, and at $6,000, a lot more expensive. That's what HD TV looks like on normal TV. HD TV is the biggest thing to happen to television since color, but there's no need to rush out and buy the new technology unless you really want to, since few stations are currently broadcasting in digital signals.
In TV technology, HD TV now on sale in San Diego, but is anyone buying?
It is the future of television, and it got a head start today in San Diego. The very first high-definition television sets anywhere in the country were sold right here. Now, though, is it the time to buy? Ken Kramer joins us from our master control room here at NBC 739 with some advice. Hi, Ken.
Well, Susan, this is the place where all the programs you see on NBC 739 are switched and put on the air. However, there are going to be some changes coming up in the year or so that's to come, because not only will they be sent out in the normal form that we've been used to seeing, but they will also be seen on high-definition TV, better picture, better quality. Now, you'll still be able to see the picture just as you normally do, but in order to see the really good picture, you'll need a special kind of TV set. The first of them went on sale in San Diego today.
Over here, okay, so we're going to get...
It was like a Hollywood premiere. Cameras everywhere, speeches all over this. The first commercially available digital high-definition TV set.
When we show the consumers, typically they're just amazed at the quality.
Congratulations. And there's the first person to buy one anywhere in America. We'll get back to him. But yes, San Diego is where this new product is making its debut at consumer electronics stores. Now, a very good regular TV might sell for what, $800, $900? But these brand new high-definition televisions sell for $54.95. And what can you see on them? Well, if you have a DVD disc, they look pretty good on here. But there's no television station in San Diego that's broadcasting high-definition television.
None of the television stations will be ready to go much before November of next year, 1999.
So did they really expect people to buy them now?
I don't think anybody in the industry believes right now that we're in a mode of moving a lot of boxes. This is an image building mode. We're showing...
So back to our guy here who is buying. How come?
Movies and things of that nature for now, and I'm sure more will come along in the future.
He says he bought a beta recorder years ago, too. No regrets. Still, you wonder about the expense. When TV stations begin high-definition shows, won't the cost come down?
I think the technology is changing so fast that I would expect them to go down. I would expect them to go down considerably.
But today, this is new, and for some people, that's enough. Now, there was a company today that announced that it is intending to put up a satellite that will transmit special high-definition pictures. That'll begin in September, but to buy the equipment for that is another $2,400. So if you're waiting to see a crystal clear picture of Susan and Marty and Bob Dale, you'll have to wait till November of next year.
The future of television got a jump start today. Marty, in San Diego.
Yes, let me start over with that. The future of television got a jump start. I'm going to reiterate what Susan iterated a moment ago. Got a jump start today in San Diego.
Anybody buying high-definition television today?
I wish I was, but I don't have that kind of jack sitting around.
That kind of jack is $5,500, but San Diego is the first place in the country selling digital high-definition TV sets. HD TV television isn't scheduled to be broadcast by any San Diego station for more than a year, so why would you buy one?
Movies and things of that nature for now, and I'm sure more will come along in the future.
The new sets do show better quality pictures from the DVD players, and Panasonic Corporation, which introduced the set today, says the industry expects to sell about 50,000 in the next 12 months.
A new era in television. High-definition television, or HD TV, hit store shelves today. San Diego's Dow Stereo is among the first to sell the high-tech sets. HD TV offers crystal clear pictures plus CD quality sound, but it's not cheap. The new sets cost about $6,000.
We've been hearing about its revolutionary picture quality for years.
And today it went on sale here in San Diego. High-definition television, HD TV. No question the picture is terrific, but it's expensive. $5,500 for a set. KGTV and the other San Diego television stations won't begin sending out HDTV's digital signals until November '99. Even then, the transition from standard format to digital will take place over a number of years.
The current set that they have will not become obsolete because there will always be some sort of device to convert a signal that they can see on there. And it's also very likely that cable will continue analog broadcast for some time as well.
Now, the future of television. Kwame Holman begins our report.
Hundreds of potential customers lined up outside a San Diego electronics store early last Thursday morning. And when the doors opened at 10 o'clock, the first high-definition television sets in America went on sale.
Look at that picture. You're watching the new Panasonic.
To draw a crowd to HDTV's retail debut.
It up-converts the analog signal to a digital signal.
HDTV is considered the most significant improvement in the television image since color was introduced 45 years ago. Digital technology now has made it possible for broadcasters to transmit pictures with dramatically increased clarity, offering twice the resolution of current television sets and a bigger picture as well. Meanwhile, consumers have their own decisions to make. Should they spend $7,000 to $8,000 to be the first in the neighborhood with an HDTV, even though program choices initially will be very limited? Should they wait until HDTV set prices drop and digital programs become more available? Or should they spend a few $100s on a box that will convert the new digital signals and make them compatible with the TV sets already at home?
こんにちは、正午のニュースです。今年11月から地上波のデジタル放送が始まるアメリカで6日、デジタル放送に対応するテレビが初めて電気店の店頭にお目見えしました。発売されたのは56インチの横長テレビで、価格は日本円にして77万円です。10月に発売される特別なアダプターと接続して高画質のデジタル放送を受信できます。メーカー側では業界全体で今後1年間で5万台の出荷を見込んでいます。
Bought it for our hotel lobby lounge. When you see the quality of the picture and what it does to enhance the look in our sports bar, I don't think it's too expensive. I think it's a value. Once it's out and it proliferates, people will not want to have an old TV. You'll have to have the high definition TV because it's a whole different look.
しかし価格が割高な上に11月からの放送開始に向けて準備を進めていた放送局の中でもアンテナの建設が間に合わず放送を始められないところが出るなどデジタルテレビの普及をめぐってはなお課題も残されています。
One quick thing, we're going to have some shots here for the various television and radio people and for the newspaper, is that we are integrating interactive multimedia. As you see all of our televisions here, every TV has it. When you go into our home theater, for example, the home theater back here.